What's up, YouTube? This is Sparta, and today I'm bringing you guys another gameplay commentary here on the map Raid, playing some CTF and League play on Black Ops 2. And I want to talk to you guys about why I dislike Ghosts. I mean, it's been out for, I guess, almost a year now with Advanced Warfare, only 2 months away, I believe. And it's really lost its appeal for me. Like, at the beginning of the game, figuring out the maps, finding all the nade spots, and all the best head glitches. But now it's really, in my opinion, turned into kind of a camp fest, if you will. People, everybody knows the nade spots in competitive, anyways, and everybody like they just post up, and I don't really like that when an entire team is just posting up on one side of the map. For example, if we're playing like Domination Octane, I don't want like the entire opposite team to be sitting at like Strip Semi or like something stupid like that on the Humvees. And I want to be able to actually move around the map and win actual gunfights against people, which, at least on Octane, there's so many head glitches and it's wide open in the middle of the map that it's really just not fun for me. Um, it's not that the game isn't good. Well, I guess it kind of is that the game isn't good, but like you die so quickly, and at least playing Clan v Clan, it's not as competitive as League play was in Black Ops 2, and it's nothing like game battles. On Ghost, game battles are like extremely competitive, and if you're like in between two game battles matches, like two best of three series, and you're waiting for your next match and you want to do something, usually I'll go into like free for all, for example, and I expect to actually see running targets to shoot at to practice. But no, at least 5 out of the 7 other players in the lobby are sitting in corners. I don't know if this is because they like just recently got the game and they really care about their KD, or whether it's just the fact that people are scared to move because you die so quickly. Another con of Ghosts, in my opinion, is the connection. And they removed the whole theater mode out of Ghosts so that there'd be less lag. But if you play game battles, you know what I'm talking about. When like if they have host, they win. It's pretty much a guarantee, because host just kills you so fast. And really, in Ghost, if you're not like an absolute online warrior, then you're gonna get smacked by the host every single time you challenge them. So, I mean, like S&D on Ghost though is it's probably the only game mode that I enjoy personally, just due to the fact that it takes strategy and you have to play with your head, because you die so quickly that you just don't want to just run out in the middle of the map or like rush people. It's real slow, methodical play, which is a lot of what I'm used to in Black Ops 2. When I played more of a long range AR, as you can kind of see in this gameplay, I pulled out the M8. But yeah, I mean, Ghost for me is just straight up boring. I mean, you kill people so fast and you die so fast. There's nothing really in between the gunfights. It's literally whoever gets first shot is going to win that gunfight. It really doesn't matter how good your aim is, because if you have steady aim on with the Vector, with muzzle brake for example, you straight melt people. And I find that extremely annoying, how I can have a Remington and pump like 4 shots into their host and him to just two-shot me with a Vector with muzzle brake. It's extremely frustrating, and to be honest, I don't like getting aggravated when I play Call of Duty. I mean, it's bound to happen, but with Ghosts, I find myself raging a ton more than I do on Black Ops 2, just due to the fact that I don't win gunfights on Ghosts that I should win, just due to the fact of host and the whole connection issues. I think, anyways, the way I guess you can be lagging, and other people are straight flowing through the map, killing you before you even see them. Another thing I don't like about Ghosts, besides the I guess the connection issues, in my opinion, is just the way people play. Like I mentioned this earlier when I was talking about how uh, I play free for all in between matches and stuff, and they camp. But I guess in GBs it's quite a bit better. Unless of course you have a big map like Octane or uh, I guess Freight, because they can just sit on on Freight if you're spawned A side, then you can just sit on Lumber pretty much and almost spawn trap. And I just don't like domination as a game mode. I thought Black Ops 2 was perfect with Hardpoint, CTF, and Search and Destroy. And don't get me wrong, domination's fun, but when it comes down to it, I don't like the spawns, if that makes sense. I mean, it's so easy to spawn trap in Ghost just due to the fact that number one, you die extremely quick. Number two, that I think the spawns are kind of broken. And three, I mean, if your team doesn't have host, I know I'm blaming everything on host, but if your team doesn't have host, you pretty much have no chance to get out of that spawn trap, no matter what you do. I mean, I guess you could just overextend if you somehow get one guy through and like hop the other side's flag. But in my opinion, it's so easy to come back in domination just if you can get the other team into a spawn trap. And I don't know. I just don't like it. Blitz is actually kind of fun. Just because there's no like running all the way across the map to capture the flag, but that also kind of ruins the whole point of hitting cutoffs and having to actually work to get the score. Whereas you can just straight bum rush into their base. And another thing with the lag is you can slide into their portal and still die as you respawn on the other side of the map, which is messed up. So, like, in my opinion, Ghost is probably the worst Call of Duty I've played. And it just isn't fun anymore, I guess I could say, because as the reasons I mentioned before, it just lost its appeal for me. Even game battles aren't fun anymore. And I really look forward to Advanced Warfare and what that brings to the table with the exosuit and the return of Hardpoint, which is my favorite game mode, I guess, of all time, probably. And I'm interested to see what guns they're gonna have. In Ghosts, the guns are so unbalanced. I mean, when they buffed the Bison, everybody used it and it just melted people in 2 bullets. And now the Vector's the best gun, and that straight melts people, even against a Remington at long range sometimes, if you're a host. And I don't know. I'm hoping Advanced Warfare has more balanced guns, a wider variety of competitive guns. Just because, like, Black Ops 2, you had the M8, the MSMC, and the Scorpion, pretty much. and I guess the AN-94, the Warrior gun. But Ghost, it's literally just the Vector and the Remington, and the occasional MTAR that you'll see, but the MTAR really does lose to the Vector at pretty much every range. And it's Ghost for me, anyways, just isn't fun anymore. So I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 2 League play, and I'm getting a lot of these videos out here for you guys, just of me playing League play. And I might post the occasional Ghost video here and there, but for the most part, I'll be posting League play. And looks like we've gotten to the end of the gameplay. And as always, this is Sparta, and I'm out.